with your favorite Kool Club member. His name is Jude Bentley!
What's up? Hey, people.
Holy shit, you made quite an entrance, didn't you?
Yeah, you know, I'm the favorite, you know.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa, did you guys hear that?
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Wait, Bentley!
Bentley, we haven't done you in like 3 weeks.
Hey guys.
Wait, what?
How long have you been back there?
Every episode, I have been behind there watching and waiting for my time.
Wow!
Alright, Bentley, get the fuck out.
This wasn't scripted. Wow! Welcome in. Welcome in.
Alright, now, both you... Alright, you gotta share the mic. You gotta share the mic, you two.
Wait. Oh shit! I actually turned it off.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so as I've done with every person I have on here, I'm gonna tell you how we all met. So we're gonna take you back to 8th grade, 2024. Well, actually 2023, if you want to be specific.
Get your hand off of me.
So I remember I walked into science class, and there's this. He sat in the back. Didn't you like sit in the back with Toby?
Yeah.
He sat in the back with a kid from our school named Toby.
And
And me and Jude would
Big by
sit.
Spider-Man.
So we would sit next to each other, and we would open up our Chromebooks, and we would play retro ping pong on cool math games.
with Mo.
That's dope, dude.
We would like have the ones on there, and then we used to bully our science teacher. Wait, what's her name now? No, not
You
Miss.
can't name drop on the Cool Kids Club.
Oh, for
I'm
legal
sorry.
for legal reasons, we're gonna call her Miss Asshole.
This is asshole. We're sorry.
Alright, from now on, her name will be Mrs. Asshole.
Oh, Bentley, bleep everything we just said. Well, no, bleep her name.
This asshole's fine.
Yeah, no, but bleep when we said her actual name.
Horse editor Bentley.
Editor Bentley.
I am your boss.
And I remember we used to make fun of her because she would just have she was one of those teachers that when she would do her slideshow, she had her Bitmoji in there, and it would be like a Bitmoji being like cancer, and then be like pointing at it with like a shocked face, and we would sit there. I remember one time, Jude, you remember when she told us she was scared of going to the doctors? Yeah. We're sitting there, and Jude goes, "Pussy."
She was one cancer.
We're sitting there, Jude goes, "Pussy," and she goes, "Jude, what the fuck?" She got so angry. And everyone just looks at us and starts laughing. And when we would get to lunch, we would bring Uno to lunch, and we'd sit there and we.
There's no fucking way. You just.
You're not even fucking holding it right, you dumbass.
I'm holding it for the both of
You're
us.
holding it like this.
Oh, sorry, dude. Go ahead.
It's like one of the studio mics. Like
Don't
I'm about to spit some bars.
Jude, don't say anything racist.
Why would we ever say such a thing? Sorry, Jude. Sorry, continue. What were we saying?
No, we're fine. Okay,
And then
continue.
we would sit there and play Uno at lunch. And then, fun fact, Editor Bentley, bleep the name I'm about to say. That's when we also ended up meeting. We also ended up.
Why
meeting-
we bleep?
Why do we have to bleep?
It's a mystery. That's for next episode.
Oh yeah, he isn't.
Yeah, you haven't been in
Guys,
it.
who's gonna be in the next episode?
Bentley, bleep all this out. We should have like the Pokemon. They'd be like, "Who's that Cool Kids Club member?" And then have like an outline of.
And then like big fat ass like Snorlax.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to.
Comment down below who you want next.
Oh yeah, comment down below who you want next. But hopefully this video's out by the time. But
Yes.
anyway, I remember, and then one day I asked a Fable question. I was like, Jude, do you have anything like I could like contact you on? He goes, I got Discord. I'm like, bet I'll take that. And you know when you
And guess who made him get Discord? Yours truly.
Bentley. But
I made him get everything. I made him get Snapchat. I made him get Discord.
I believe it.
Yep.
I believe it. No,
Discord, YouTube.
I remember that.
Yeah.
No, but do you remember like when you would be a kid on the playground, or you be playing Fortnite with someone? No. You be a kid on the playground, and be like, yo, what's your Fortnite user? Write it down on like, or what's your Fortnite or Roblox user? Write it down on like a sticky note. Jude, that's what Jude did. He wrote it down. I see. I'm not gonna say it just in case people add me. I'm just gonna say it was just his name, and I was like, okay. And I went home and added him, and every day for like a month, the schedule was we'd get home from school, be like, yo, Jude, you want to play Arsenal? He's like, yes. Get on call. He would beat me or I would beat him, and then he would be like, "All right, fuck you," and then he would leave, and then I would never see him again.
Then I would
And then
call
one-
with the
and then-
And well, see, there's rules in the basement. I used to have it. You can only be on call for an hour. You
I
lived in the
see.
basement.
It's tough times.
I pushed it. It's long. There's no rule now.
I'll say. I was
Good
gonna say there's no way because there's no way to roll because everyone be on call for multiple hours.
Jude almost called the cops on me.
I believe
was
it.
punishing him.
I believe it. But then I remember Jude starts mentioning this person that he was calling him the Baconator, and like that's all he was. He was saying like he was like an urban legend. He would just say it, and he would be like, "Oh yeah, my friend, you may know him as the Baconator. He makes fire songs." And then he shows me one, and it was just like, "We rise up from the dead," and I remember he pulls this shit up. I'm like, "Yo, turn this bullshit off right now." And he goes, "Dude, this is literally freaking tough." I'm like, "Jude, turn this off. I'm gonna leave the call." And he goes, "Okay." And then I remember after months of it just being like me, Jude, and then he finally, it's like he texts me one day. He's like, "Yo, you still want to meet the Baconator?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Have you heard of the song called "Dude Country"?
Oh, that wasn't no. I met you back.
Oh
in
yeah, I forgot.
I met you back.
Bacon is quaking.
The bacon is quaking.
I met you back. We met in like April,
yeah,
but
we
you
met
weren't
in April.
you weren't like a part because I remember that's when the album dropped and every song in there sounded like horse rat as
Bacon
ass.
is quaking.
You know what's funny? I remember that was.
Like playing video.
You know what's funny? That
Control is in hand. We about gotta quit.
was. You know what's funny? The banner for the album drop. That was my background for a while.
Absolutely.
I remember the day it came out, Jude sends me every single song. We watched all of them, and every single one fucking sucked. Only one I remember was I was like, "I got boss from Mars, you
That was
lost."
Let's Baconator Terminator.
That was the only one he showed me. I was like, okay, you know what? Compared
It's not
to
even on the Bacon who's quaking.
I was like, compared to the other like 18 that you just showed me, this one sounds.
I showed you that one way before.
I don't remember that, but I do remember we're sitting there, and then one day in September we all had the idea to make it. I remember I was talking. I remember that I talked to Jude about it. I was like, Jude, if we start a YouTube channel, by the time like we get in high school, and then by the time we finish, like depending on how it goes, we should do it. He goes, all right, I'm in. So then one day I get us three in the call with Liliano, and I'm like, and I open a Google Doc, and I'm like, okay guys, we need channel names. No, I'm not gonna tell you what some of the names we came up with, but just know that Liliana landed on Cool Kids Club.
If our channel was, if the one we landed on was Cool Kids Club, you can maybe assume
What the
others could possibly be.
Yeah, they were pretty non-advertisement friendly, and then that's kind of where we are now. We uploaded the first video, and then Bentley just started joining more and more and more, and
It
then
was in the first video.
oh,
I created it with you guys.
Loki forgot you were in that video.
I'm in the intro.
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna fucking beat you, you stupid bitch.
I haven't seen.
Dang.
I haven't watched a video in a long time.
Wait, hold on. I gotta remember the intro.
Turn
Dude,
off
I'm waiting
that.
for you.
Turn off that camera. Wait, it's like. Turn off that song, or I will beat you, or something.
Something, or I will beat you. Oh no, I remember. It goes, get off this game, or I will take off my belt, and I will beat you. It was the intro. It was literally, I was the first person to talk in the channel.
I also wonder how this is gonna work because I'm watching when you talk, both of them get picked up. It's different because it's not like two audio sources. You know what I mean?
Whoever's microphone is louder, it'll pick up just that.
It's probably just mine.
Okay, then it'll just.
No, see, like when we speak, ours barely goes up quicker.
Hmm.
But whenever you speak, yours goes up quicker. See? Like if I go like,
See?
what's
Mine
up
is-
with my people?
Jude.
What?
I hate that I have to say this. Mine is the one on the bottom.
I know yours is on the bottom. See, I'm speaking right now, and mine's on the top because we on that. What the? That's weaker.
There's a reason why he's not allowed in my house that often because he does shit like this. Whenever he's
He's
in-
been in your house for the past 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You know, we should. But yeah, so Bentley, why don't you tell us what you were doing before you got here?
Okay.
Meeting.
For context,
You gotta keep out a lot of details. Do that or censor it.
I'm no jokes. This is the straight story, okay? So my dad works at a garbage company, that / welding and painting company. He's one of the managers, okay? And they work with Harley Davidson, what do you call it? Like shop in a city.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Don't go find us.
Thank God. And then every summer, him and like all of his coworkers work it. There's like 5 of them every summer. And this summer I've been working like most of them. And this one was our biggest one because it was free, so more people are gonna come because it's free.
James Stiver was actually.
James Stiver.
They don't know that's my.
Oh, they definitely do.
James Stiver is the father of Anthony.
No, don't name drop. Cut that out.
Oh, he's in video.
No, he's not. Cut it out.
He's in like 2 bedrooms.
Alright, and the Bentley cut out James Stiver.
Why do you
So.
call him James Stiver?
Because that's his real name.
No, it's not. You're not even saying his middle name.
That's his real name, right?
You're not even saying his middle name.
That's his real name, right?
Yeah. Sure, dude.
Sorry, Jude told me that James Stiver was James Stiver's real name.
Get to the point of this very interesting
Okay,
story.
so it ended at midnight.
He said it was gonna end at 10.
I thought it because that's when they usually end, but this one was longer. So my dad, he was like, "Oh yeah, you going to Anthony's?" And I was like, "Yep." He had a white van. Okay, it was his work van that he took there.
What kind of work does he do in that van?
Unnamed services.
What's in there?
Can't disclose that information. So he shows up. Anthony comes to the door and he sees a white van skirt off.
Yeah, like the moment Bentley opens the door, I watched that van his dad hits on the accelerator pedal and the van takes the fuck off.
Because they can't be seen. They're trying to stay anonymous.
Oh yes, trying to say anonymous. Drives in public.
And there's a child in the back.
Yeah, apparently there's a child in the back of the van.
An 18-year-old child.
Oh yes, an 18-year-old child.
Oh, so your dad can do things.
That was one of my dad's co-workers working and he needed a ride home, so my dad took him in the back where there's no seats. He was sitting on a fold-up chair that would drive, and it's just whenever we turn, when any turns, if you fucking drive up 2 street, whoa, it's going.
I look, you would have taken that.
Okay.
All right.
It stayed in place most of the time, but
Here,
you know.
track her next to Jude because that's.
Well, Jude got away from me.
Yeah, because you're creepy.
Can't control the fence weak.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Okay.
You're at the bar. It's just leaking out.
Jude. Shh. Okay. So yeah, showed up in a white van. Pretty normal. My dad brings home a white van a lot of times of the week.
Oh.
Does it have any?
It's a work van. He leaves his car down at work and he takes the work van home. He picks up some kids on the way home.
What kind of work does he do in that van?
Need more storage in the basement. Gotta put some more kids down there.
Oh, is that why the basement's getting fuller and fuller?
Cannot disclose that information.
Oh my fucking god.
Bentley ran elementary school.
What was your guys' like? Will you ever be sitting in elementary school and like, did you ever have that one kid who would just like throw tantrums all the time? It would just like disrupt the class.
Yeah.
For me, it was this one girl. Her name was
James Stiver. James Stiver.
Whoa. Her name was actually Sarah Jamequist.
Editor Bentley, her name was actually James Stiver.
Yeah, every single time you said her, but in James Stiver.
but Bentley, do like a voiceover. Be like, her name is
James
Stiver. Just have like a voiceover anytime. Oh yeah, her name was for the sake of the story. Her name was
Her name was James Stiver.
Nope, her name was
James Stiver.
We'll say her name was Sarah. And we'd be shut the
Her
fuck.
name was Jim.
Shut the fuck up. No, we would be sitting in class, and the teacher being like, "All right,
James Stiver."
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay,
Shut up.
Continue with your James Stiver story.
No, we'd be sitting in class, and fucking, she would just like, as the teacher be like, answer a question, she would answer, and then she'd get it wrong. She would throw a fucking fit. She would, it helps if when I'm telling a story, you're looking at me and not the fucking camera.
Okay, sorry.
I'm saying every podcast. You ever see someone, other person's talking? No, you never. That's never what they do.
Okay.
You guys look like NPCs. I'm just telling the story. You're just going, okay.
Okay,
Alright,
this is
Anthony,
interesting.
Continue, Anthony.
Yeah, we're sitting there, and fucking one.
What is so funny now?
But I remember one time, the teacher was like,
Jim James Diver. Jim James Diver.
Jim.
So her name was Jim? Isn't that a little interesting for a girl's name?
That's a bit weird.
no, okay, so the teacher goes, fucking,
Jim James
you
Diver.
have to finish reading your book.
Jim?
No. But then she was like, she goes, no, I don't want to. And then I and all the other kids, we already finished reading. So she grabbed the book and the teacher's like, you have to read it. You have to read it. She just kept saying no. And she's like, you know what? Read this. And she threw the book at the window and broke it.
Damn!
She threw the book at the window and broke it.
Good job, Jim!
And then she grabbed a piece of glass and was threatening.
Grabbed a piece
What?
of glass. What?
Glass. Yeah. And she threatened to stab the teacher.
Yeah. Wait, what? What? You never told me about this.
No, you can have.
It's Jim James Diver.
Couldn't snitch on him.
You did everything.
He.
She.
Sorry, girl.
But yeah, no, and then like, I mean, we had to call the principal, and the principal had to been like,
Oh yeah, let's call the principal, not the cops.
It's a rogue child with a piece of
No, little girl. I can't. Knock it off.
It's a rogue child with a piece of glass. Like, what is a cop gonna do? Shoot her?
Maybe. If she comes charging at him,
you know, there's a part I wanted to say, but it sounds like offensive.
Okay, continue. Okay, my story.
Okay, yes, I did.
Okay, so should I? Okay, so
What's a story?
so it was in elementary school, and it was the crash out kid. Okay.
Yeah, we got
So
total
it was
crash
me and George's Gaming.
and Jim James
No,
Diver.
it was George's Gaming.
Okay.
The real George's Gaming.
The real George.
Yes, the real George's Gaming.
People are watching are gonna be like, who the fuck is George?
Oh, they know who George's Gaming is.
If you watch Cool Kids Club, you know who George is gaming.
My mom watches these.
Well, George's
Shout
Gaming.
out George's Gaming and Anthony's mom.
Follow for more.
You know what's funny? My mom's been mentioned in every single video, and everyone always gives her a shout out. This is not her third one. I love you, mom. If
Wow.
you're seeing this, I love you.
Good shout outs. Okay, continue with the crash out story. Kid name, code name,
Jim James Diver.
not his real name.
Jim James Diver.
Okay, so Jim.
Bentley, I swear to fucking God, if you say his good name is Jim one more time, I'm gonna
So
beat the shit out of
so his name.
Jim James Diver.
Okay.
Jim.
you. Shut the fuck up.
Just the other way around.
Shut the fuck up.
It's supposed to be the other way. Okay, so
Jim James Diver.
over here.
I swear to God, Jim. I swear to God.
So then
Jim James Diver.
and so then
Jim James Diver.
was like, he was at lunch. Okay.
Ron? Who the fuck is Jim James Diver?
It's
Yo,
a code
Bentley.
name.
No, Bentley, let him finish. Holy
Okay,
shit.
so we're at lunch, okay? It's me, George's Gaming, and Ron, okay? We're all sitting together. Ron, let's just say he's a little bit like Bentley, and he's not the most stable, you know? Like, people had to, like, go in and during
Not the
class.
brightest bulb in the shed.
Yeah, had to go in
So
during...
he's autistic? It's just lay it down, Jude. Lay it down. Yes, you can say that.
Okay,
He was autistic.
I believe so, because people would enter the
He was
classroom to, like,
autistic, and
look
there's
at
nothing
him.
wrong with being autistic.
Yeah, because he is too.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being autistic.
Yeah, okay? See, Bentley, there's nothing wrong.
Thank you.
So
No,
then,
but you're wrong, though.
Ron over here. He's telling your yo mama jokes, okay?
See, I'm talking like Ron.
He goes, yo mama's so fat, she brought a spoon to the Super Bowl. I remember the exact joke. And I'm like, alright. And I clap back with the greatest one of all time. Why does your mom look like a blue whale? Cause she's fat! And then he starts crying. And then he runs away.
What happened?
He runs, so like in my room, in my school, it was like the lunch cafeteria, and then it was the gym right next to it. So he opens the cafeteria door, he runs into the gym, breaks in on like the 5th graders playing like basketball or some shit, what the fuck they were like doing in the gym. They're like, what are you doing in here, Ron? And then
Ron did it again.
so Ron tells him, he's like, a kid called my mama fat. And and then like the
What
gym
grade
teacher.
were you in this?
Huh?
What grade?
It was like 2nd or 3rd. And then Ron was like, oh, and he's like, it was that kid.
And he points
And then they walk over to me and they're like, you don't do this again, okay?
And did you say he
Hey,
said my mom
hey,
went to the Super Bowl?
Hey, no, I didn't.
You should have.
Because I was a scared child, okay? And I was scared. And I was like, sorry. And he was like, if you do this again, you're not going on the field trip. And I'm like, because the field trip is like the greatest thing ever. I was like, oh shit.
Where was the field trip to?
The farm.
The farm.
What the fuck is the farm?
I don't know. There's like a farm by my school.
Ice cream straight from the cows.
Yes, that's what I did too.
Do you want to know where I went on my field trip?
Where?
The 9/11 memorial.
Yes.
Wait, what?
I want to go there so bad.
I remember where we went, and my teacher, you know the part in the thing where you can listen to like the last recorded phone calls from like
Yeah.
the people? We're sitting there, teacher's like, all right, go take turns in listening to them. So she tells us to go listen to these random ass people.
Yep.
Listen to these random ass people who are dead. And like it's the most depressing thing ever. And while we're in there, I remember there were like parents in there bawling their eyes out listening, and it's like actually the saddest shit I've ever seen. And I remember I'm sitting there with Evan, and
he was on it, so you can.
I'm sitting there with Evan, and Evan goes, he goes, yo, how funny would it be if I went over and I pressed the end call button while they listen to the person? I'm like, Evan, that would be really mean. Go do it. So this old woman listened to like I think it was her daughter. Her daughter was one of the pilots, and she's listening to her daughter, and this woman points, and Evan just goes click, and she goes, hello, and Evan like runs back, and she's like, and then she starts like aggressively sobbing, and Evan looks at me and goes, yo, don't be a snitch. I'm like, okay, I won't be a snitch.
Don't snitch, buddy.
And then, fun fact, on that same field trip, me and Ivan, we were walking.
Whoa!
He's just friend. We can name him.
Yeah, he's a friend. I can name
People
him.
we don't know.
Why couldn't we name though?
Be on here. Ivan won't be on here.
Good point.
So yeah, we're sitting there, and we had these. You're doing it again. At least Jude is.
Wait, what?
You're looking at them.
Oh, my phone. Cause like I'm looking at the camera.
You're just looking. I'm like
at
telling you.
you.
You're just. Oh, you're. Oh, that's why you're looking.
Okay.
But I remember we're sitting there, and Ivan fucking snuck in firecrackers. I don't know how we got him on the bus, but I don't know if you've been there. There's like a trail where you can walk to where where the plane crashed.
Yeah.
And Ivan goes, "Yo, watch this shit." Pulls out like 10 firecrackers, fucking throws them on the ground, and the teacher and Ivan yells, "Take cover," and he throws them on the fucking floor. And the teacher is like, "What the fuck was that?" Teacher turned around. She was a very mean teacher. We'll call her Miss. We'll call her Miss Jenkins.
Miss James.
No, Miss Jenkins.
Miss Jenkins.
No, we'll call her Miss Jenkins. So Miss
Jim the teacher.
No, just shut the fuck up. Miss Jenkins fucking walks over, and then Ivan. So he put them all in a water bottle to hide them. So then the teacher comes over, and he throws the water bottle. But he's a fucking idiot, and he throws it into the grass, and she sees the water bottle sticking up. So she goes, "What is that?" And she's like, "Go pick that up." So she makes Ivan go pick it up. Ivan picks it up, and he has to show everyone, and she goes, "All right, tell everyone what you did." And he goes, he's like trying, he's like trying not to cry. He's like, "I brought in firecrackers." And teacher's like, "Give me one reason why I shouldn't call your parent right now."
Dang.
And he goes, "I promise I won't do it again." She goes, "Yeah, you better not." And then he had to go to the back of the line.
Oh, the back of the line.
But I went with him because I had no other friends at the time, so I just went with him. And as soon as we got back, I was like, "You're a fucking idiot." He goes, "Shut up. It was funny." I was like, "Okay, it kind of was." That day was a fever dream. The only thing I remember other than that about that day is on the ride back, we were sitting in his seat, and the window was down, and I was like, "Yo, can we please roll the window up?" Because the wind kept blowing in, just kept hitting us in the fucking face, and I was like, "Can we please blow it up?" And Ivan goes, "Yo, just fucking do it. Who cares?" So he stands up, he moves that window like an inch. Miss Jenkins rises up. She's like, "Stop the bus!" She makes us stop the fucking bus. She makes the bus pull over, and she coming up, and you hear fucking doom 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 doom, fucking marches over to where me and Ivan are sitting, and she goes, "Why the fuck are you touching the window?" He goes, and I'm like, "It's cold." She goes, "I don't give a shit," and she fucking slams the window back down. And apparently when we got back, I didn't know this, but she started talking to Ivan's mom, telling her, like, right there, that he was misbehaving. And I was like, really? Was he now? And apparently they got back in the car, and apparently, Ivan just told his mom the truth, and she didn't care. Even if it was true, she didn't care. Yeah, that was my 5th grade field trip.
Bringing fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, firecrackers.
I don't even know where. I don't know how he got them in. I don't even remember like how we got them in. I just remember. Yeah, that's what. Because we didn't have any field trips up until 5th grade. Like we didn't have any. Like even before the pandemic, we didn't have none.
Well, for 5th grade, we got. Excuse me. For 5th grade, we got to go to a local theme park that I will not name
Why?
because it's right by a city. All right, fine. We'll name. Okay, so I went to Del Grosso's for my 5th grade field trip.
Yeah, you had a way tougher field trip than I did. What'd you do there?
Ride rides.
Did anything interesting happen there? Anything funny happen?
Yes. So okay. So the free fall, the smaller one.
Yeah. I love that ride.
Okay. So it was me, my friend Lucas, and I forgot the other one, cause like he was new. I'm pretty sure he was like it was his first year out of elementary school, and I haven't talked to him since like 6th grade, but it was us 3, and he was like. Him and Lucas already went on it, and I wasn't with them. I went with other friends riding shit. And he was just like, yo, you should get on it. It makes, like, the bottom of your, like, penis tickle.
What? The bottom!
he was like, you know, whenever it drops, it, like, makes, like, your penis tickle a little bit. And he's like,
it's in your stomach, you fucking... What ride?
No, in facts, though.
What ride were you riding that made your penis tickle?
It was like, it makes, like, the bottom of your penis tickle. It's like, whenever the drops.
He's spitting facts.
You mean when... I'm completely out of frame. You mean, like, when your stomach drops?
No.
Yeah, but it's like, instead of your stomach, it was your penis.
No, he's actually right. Whenever you're going like
and I went on it, and my penis was tickling.
Boom!
Nope, this doesn't happen on that.
It does happen.
It does. Because we're men.
It's like 300 feet tall, different story.
When it goes all the way up and then it slams all the way down, it makes like your penis tickle.
No, it...
Do you not have a penis?
I do have a penis, thank
How are
you.
we supposed to know?
Whip it out!
I'm not gonna whip it out.
Editor Bentley will censor it.
Editor Bentley? Cut this out.
Editor
President Anthony will say, fuck you.
Editor Bentley.
Editor Bentley put a photo of
If
it
he
on screen.
so happens to whip it out, censor it, but send me the recording. Just to make sure that you censored it properly.
Yeah, this video is getting taken down.
No.
Alright.
I'm trying
Let's talk about how me and Jude met.
Oh yeah, I actually don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever actually heard the full story of this.
You
I will
the
tell
story.
it. My story is more interesting of how I met Jude.
Wow.
Excuse me. How could I do that? So it was 7th grade. First day of 7th grade, okay?
Okay.
Jude was in my homeroom, okay? Jude thought I was a woman. I thought Jude watched Skibbity Toilet.
He did.
Okay, so it gets to our final period, 7th and 8th, it was ELA.
Was our favorite teacher.
Our favorite teacher who loved Jesus. She loved Jesus.
Oh, she's a Jesus lover. Already.
Okay, and Jude, we had a mutual. We will not name.
Just say a bit of a file.
Her name was Jim. Okay, so her name was Jim. That's a decoy name. Okay, so we were mutuals with her, and she was like, "Jude Bentley, come sit by me." So Jude sits to the right of me. I remember I crack a joke, and Jude does the laugh. He goes, I crack another joke. Look, he's doing it. But I mean, Jude, Jude hadn't hit puberty yet, so I was like, okay. I remember we were like doing a paper sheet. I'm like looking over it. I'm like, Jude's like, don't look at my fucking paper.
I don't remember any of this.
I remember I peek over, I'm like trying to copy, and I was like, and I'll go, can I look at your paper? And he's like, no.
Dang.
And then
Math press.
I don't know how, but then I was just like, okay, we have a different mutual. We will name James Jim. Okay, so I was.
Every single slang name cannot be James or Jim.
Or James.
Jim. Her name was James Jim.
Just give him a different name.
Okay, her name was Jimmy.
Good enough.
Okay, so her name was Jimmy, and we would play Roblox outside of school, and Jude also would. So we were playing. It was either Outlaster or the normal elevator, and Jude. Pretty sure it was Outlaster, and Jude just joins in the play. Jude wins, and then I was like, "Yo, Jimmy, what is his phone number?" And then she gave me it, and then I called Jude, and then me and Jude just started calling. Every now and then, Jimmy would pop in, but then we stopped talking to Jimmy and Jim James. So then me and Jude just became friends after that.
And then we met someone else named.
We met someone else named Aiden, our friend of ours that we met in 7th grade.
He's like, that kid's like an urban legend.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was that.
How long were we gonna go? We were going for only half an hour.
You should tell him about your arrest story.
Bentley's or?
Yeah, so see, since I have so many children in the basement.
No.
It was not that.
Okay, I'll tell you. He was ding dong ditching.
No, you don't know the whole story. You don't know
the whole story, okay?
I know that.
This January, the Kool Kids Club will appear. Alright, it was January of this year.
Damn, that happened all the way back in January.
Yeah, it was like literally the start at like
Weekend.
not even I hadn't even been like the 10th yet. It
New
was
year,
like,
new Bentley already getting arrested.
okay, I had Aiden and another kid. We'll call Jameson.
I'm gonna fucking smack you. Like, I'm actually gonna smack the shit out of you if you keep doing
Your
that.
code names are not good enough.
Swear to God, if you use one more code name that has the word J in it, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Swear to God, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that'd be
me, Aiden, and JJ. Well,
I mean, you said JA, so technically.
okay, so we were all. JJ was like, "Yo, you want to come to my house?" Aiden said, and I was like, "You know what?" Since Anthony doesn't fucking invite me over ever.
Yeah, because it takes 45 minutes to get to his fucking house.
Yeah, no, this was when I told you like I could drive to your house, and yet you still wouldn't invite me. So I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll go. So when I go there, okay, it's fucking snowing out since it's January, and I'm wearing shorts and a flannel, and he was like, yo, you want to go ding dong ditching? And I was like, you know what, why not? Now when he told me ding dong ditching, I was expecting running up to somebody's doorbell, ringing it and running away, but JJ and Aiden, they decided, you know what, let's. We're just gonna up that, and then we're just gonna be like lunatics. So I go with them. They all got their masks on. They put on masks. We had another friend there, which we'll name.
Did you? Don't, I swear to fucking God.
His name will be
JJ Jr. Okay, so it was me, Aiden, JJ, and JJ Jr.
Jesus Christ.
They all put on masks. I'm fucking freezing because I got shorts and a flannel on. So
did you put on a mask?
No, because I didn't expect this to go on. So, I mean, I was freezing my ass out there. So, JJ gives me his beanie. I was wearing a hat, and he gives me a beanie because my ears were, like, freezing, and they fucking hurt. So, we're doing all this. They're going crazy. I'm just, like, there. I didn't do it because I was, like, I did not sign up for this. I was just there. And then we go back home. Because I was like, guys, I want to go home. I'm freezing my balls off. And I'm like, you guys are lunatics. Next day, I wake up and I was planning on going home. And then JJ and Aiden are like, no. Please come with us. We want to go ding dong ditching one more time. And I was like, okay. Freezing my balls off out there. Got the beanie on top of the hat. So they ding dong ditch this guy, okay? His neighbor comes out. We're down at the end of the road. He's just, look at it.
Oh shit.
Hey! Hey, I'm calling the cops. You motherfucker, I already got the cops on the phone. Yo, yeah, get over here. Zooms right past me, just goes straight for Aiden and JJ. Like, it wasn't like I didn't even exist to him. He just fucking flies right. I could have walked away. But I didn't, because I was like, he's calling the cops. Like, I don't want to be like a fucking runaway.
I would fucking booked it.
I would, no, because I was worried I was going to run, and he was going to, hey, and he's going to start chasing me.
No, because if you would have ran, they still would have had his face on record.
Yeah, because because they had cameras. That's how they knew who we were. Yeah. So he would have just like toned in.
Should he like draw a dick on like their car?
No, okay, no. But let me get to that. Okay. So like we go around the corner. Old guy comes around the corner. Whoa there. He notices me. Okay, I'm not invisible to him. He's like, don't go anywhere. I got the cops on the phone. I was like,
shit.
I just said I'm not going anywhere. The fucking guy and Aiden and JJ just walking down. He's like, I fucking got the cops on the phone. Don't think you're going. Don't think you're going anywhere. Okay, so I just stand there. He eventually gets something. I got the fucking cops on the phone. Yeah. You think you can run away, huh? Then the cops arrive, and then the old guy's daughter comes. She starts crashing out on Aiden and JJ. I'm not there. It's like I'm invisible to them. I mean, fuck's sakes. Holy crap.
Probably. You know what? That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, because they did this multiple times. That's why. They, like, recognized them. They finally caught the fucking ding-dong ditchers of our neighborhood. The old guy was the only person that was talking to me, and the cops are like, so what were you doing? And I was like, ding-dong ditching. He was like, okay, what's your parents' number? Give him my number. He was like, where you from? Give him my address. I live in middle of Pennsylvania. Really? I'm gonna go call your mom, and then, she'll come pick you up, and then, yeah. Alright. And I'm like, alright. Okay, so JJ's parents show up. They are freaking the fuck out on him.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because he told them we were going to the park.
Weren't they like harassing the cops too?
Yeah, they were just being absolute dickheads to the cops.
It's fucking dumbass.
I was just like being nice to them. That's why
Well, yeah, that's the smartest thing you could have done.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, fuck you, I ain't telling you where I live.
My mom told me that she was talking to the cops that day, later, or the next day, and the cops were like, yeah, we were this close to just arresting Aiden and JJ. We were this close to just throwing them in the cop car. And I was like, what about me? And she was like, I guess you're just gonna walk free.
Oh, wait, that's kind of tough.
So I didn't, like, technically, I didn't do anything. I was literally just with them.
You're just a witness.
I was a witness, but still, I could still get in trouble because it's like...
You're guilty by association.
Yeah, I was guilty by association. Because I didn't, like, the security cameras, I wasn't even in his yard. Like, he had a fence. If the yard was just that, I didn't even step in his yard. I was just with him, so, And then he had a car with snow on it, so Aiden goes up and he just draws in the window. He does like a heart. Like, I think he just drew like I love you in it. The old guy thought he went up and like scratched it or something. So that's why they called him. So they were like expecting the charges and stuff. We didn't. We just drew. He just drew a fucking I love you in the mirror in the snow. Because he thought he went up and he was, like, fucking, like, scratching the mirror or something. The window.
Fucking...
Because, yeah, the woman, they were being so dicks. The woman was just going, I'm gonna fucking... That's it, I'm fucking charging you. I'm pressing charges. Like, she was mad.
Yeah, I'd be pissed, too. Some dickheads just kept coming fucking harassing.
I wasn't there, though. Okay, I was fucking invisible. Okay, I couldn't even tell if she was mentioning me. I was just waiting for her to be like, get the fuck out of here, you little midget. I was waiting for her to be like,
get the fuck out of here, get going.
I was waiting for her to be like, yo, stop hanging out with these kids, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, shit.
So my mom comes out. My mom was pissed. Fucking, my dad is just like, what's up? Like
definitely not the first time your dad has definitely talked.
Definitely not.
I was the least of his worries. Like,
you're like, oh shit. So this is what you're doing on a Saturday?
So like my mom was like, "What the? I told you not to get into trouble," and I was like, "I know." And I get in the car, and my mom was like, "The reason I'm not yelling at you is because you were nice to the officers, but I'm very upset." She gave me the quiet stone talk.
Dang.
She didn't yell at me.
Did
The quiet, like the.
Did you get in trouble at all?
I got grounded, but like I got grounded to the living room, but I could watch TV and go on my phone.
What the fuck?
He called me like.
Cause my mom was like, "You can't go on your computer."
Oh.
That's what sucked. 'Cause
How long? Was it just that day?
It was a week, I think. Not a day. No, it was like a week.
Oh.
And then yeah, the next day she was like, "Yeah, you're fine."
Well, yeah, because I was been like, yeah, no shit, I didn't fucking do anything.
I didn't do anything, and also the car was fine. We didn't scratch the car. So that's why they wanted to charge us, was because they thought we scratched, like they thought we did something to his car.
How retarded, dude? Just fuck. Oh, you can't say that word. How fucking. How fucking stupid you have to be? Just wipe the snow off, and you would see there's no damage on it.
I know. I think like.
How?
Because
how
I think
old
they
were these
thought he
people?
broke it, because like right after he drew on it, he was like.
Like rubbing it or like hitting it?
He was like he was like in the video he like hit it, but he didn't hit it hard. But that looks very wrong on the security.
Oh, was there like audio?
But there wasn't even like it was just like boom. Like, it wasn't like it wasn't like like glass breaking. It was just like boom.
How old were these old people?
Well, though it's just like neighbors and stuff like in their 30s, and the old guy was like 70.
They're in their prime.
I mean, he was walking. Whoa there, whoa. I'm gonna get you.
Fucking hell.
Well, they just let me go because I didn't, like I said, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, dude.
Dang.
You know what? I actually
Jackson
think that's a perfect. I think that's a perfect way to end this episode with that story, because I'm trying to keep these first ones short, because this is supposed to be your guys' like introduction. Like
Yes.
every video after this, the guy it can be as long. So like, we need to do.
An introduction, like.
Yeah, we need to do. But thank you guys so much for watching episode.
Thank you guys
3
so much for
of the
watching
Cool
this
Kids Club
episode.
podcast.
Episode 3 of the Cool Kids Club podcast.
Yeah.
No.
And we'll see you guys on next one. Bye bye.